Warhammer 40,000 continues to be a universe I know almost nothing about. As far as I can tell, it's kind of like the Catholic Church became militarized and the Pope was maybe magical or something and everyone everywhere forgot how to use lights. Recently I came to realize that Warhammer Vermintide and its sequel aren't connected to this in any way. However, the developer has finally made that dimensional transition from the realm of high fantasy and infinite rat creature slaying to the futuristic space religion realm of industrial nightmares and infinite weird, maybe human monster slaying. It's time for Warhammer 40,000 Darktide beta test. Dive into the role of some kind of space prisoner as you start out by picking from one of the 4 classes and get sized up for a lovely prison jumpsuit. Choose between the veteran sharpshooter, a guy who specializes in shooting things with the most gun-like guns, the zealot preacher, a crazy person who uses their love of militarized Catholicism to empower their will to beat the shit out of you with an axe, the psycher psychonetic who embraces the power of an amped up brain to take the brains of enemies and pop them right out of their head, and the biggest boy on the block, the Ogren Skullbreaker, who wields the indomitable power of a knife and a shotgun to truly embrace the idea of getting in close and letting them know how you really feel. Once you've picked out a massive backstory you'll never remember or reference again and make your character as ugly as possible, you'll join 3 other misshapen murderers on a mission into the deep dark worlds of the Warhammer universe. Here you'll be given the opportunity to express your murderous capabilities on dozens upon dozens of ugly kind of humanoid, possibly zombie monster people while making your way through the darkest possible environments. These monster people range from the endless cannon fodder that just want to hit you with some shit they found in their dank dark holes to some people with guns that will pop off a few rounds in your face while you're trying to hack their friends apart with swords and axes. There are even special enemies like this guy who will toss a net on you and leave you to die like the idiot you are when your team drop down to an objective. And also this individual who will burn everything everywhere all at once to make sure you also get cooked in the process. If you make it through all of these generally unhappy fellows, you'll be able to complete missions with tasks like turning on big machines that were off and ganging up on a bigger than normal guy who pissed off the militarized Catholic Church. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. It's Left 4 Dead for a slightly nerdier collection of nerds. I didn't play a lot of Vermintide or Vermintide 2, but now that we have guns, I'm far more interested in what Darktide has to offer. I've also always found the 40k universe more appealing, even though I have no idea what's going on in it other than giant armor suits, tanks, mechs, and spaceships that look like flying cathedrals. However, since this is coming to Game Pass on November 30th, I don't have any excuse not to get back in there and keep eviscerating whatever those things are and upgrading my ugly-ass character next month. Keep an eye out for that abbreviated review, and if you'd like to see more hot takes, warm satire, and tepid commentary about video games, make sure to subscribe and check out my other abbreviated reviews.